We're live. Let's see. You can just go ahead and start.
Welcome back to Bearded Rivals, guys. We're going to catch up on a little bit of what happened last week with Duke and UNC. A few other topics to talk about. Let's get it started. So, Will, what do you think? Did you watch any of the Duke game?
I watched parts of the Duke game. Same thing that I've noticed, even though y'all are winning big, I just felt like there's no energy with Duke. I'm calling now like I've been calling it. There's something up with Filipowski. Like there's something.
I agree.
There's something up with him.
I think there's something up. I still don't think Filipowski's 100%. I like the energy that we had against Charlotte. We had better energy, but we still don't have that. What do you call it? We just don't have that go yet. We haven't became a unit.
You ain't got the dog in you.
There's no dog in us quite yet.
Yeah.
I think we can get there. I don't know. Hopefully it won't be too much longer. But I don't like where we are right now. Even though that was a big win, I'm not.
It was a win
too confident
that you had to have, which you should have got anyway. But if you had slipped up and dropped that one,
we'd be done.
Like it would be.
We'd be done.
Completely over with.
Yeah, it would be done.
But I didn't. Like I said, I didn't watch much because when I started watching, I think it was right after the first half. So y'all were up by 15 or 20 at that point. I watched for about 5 minutes after that. And, I didn't see much. Y'all hit a couple of threes, which got I think y'all went up by like 22 or something.
We always stayed up. We were always in the lead. We never lost the lead. But it still didn't convince me that we were going to go very far this year.
And like I mentioned earlier, I'm hearing rumors that maybe there's some of the freshmen are happy with their roles. They want a bigger role. But at the same time, you got these upperclassmen, these transfers that pretty much Shire had to promise playing time to.
Well, I will say this. Proctor being hurt, I think, put a fire under Foster because I think Caleb Foster wanted to play more. And that's basically the backup point guard to Proctor. And I'll say this right now, I think he's playing better than Proctor. Me personally.
I can't put a finger on it. If it's the guy that I saw play in like the first game not the first game, maybe the second game that went off. I can't remember. I remember somebody coming in.
He came in off the bench, and went off one game. It was like second game of the season.
And he hit a lot of threes.
Yeah.
I think I remember that guy.
Yeah. He's a baller, and he's going to step up for us this year. He's going to be.
I think that's the problem that not only Duke but other teams are facing when you got all these one and dones is that these freshmen come in and they get these. They think they're going to start, and then they get mad when they don't start.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody's worried about their draft. Like, worry about getting on the team playing first, but I still think Duke's gonna make their turnaround.
We haven't completed a unit yet. We've got to be that unit that we know.
And I don't know if it may. I feel like this year we started ACC play pretty early.
I feel like it was a little early.
So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is the first year that they've tried to throw in that. But I don't remember having an ACC games within the first 5 games of the season.
And now that you say that, I think you're right. I haven't seen that either.
Which they may be doing that to spread out the ACC season, so it's not such a grind at the end where you're just boom, boom, boom. Yeah. So I don't know. North Carolina played good.
They played okay. Last year y'all would have fell apart early.
Oh yeah, we would have fell apart when we got down. We may would have crawled back.
Y'all played the same throughout the whole game. I felt like though.
There was times we got close and maybe took the lead once or twice. Maybe I don't think we had the lead many times, but there were times we crawled back in. But we just couldn't. Like they would come in second half, they got hot from the three, so we would get closer, maybe take the lead by 1 or 2, and they would come hit 2 or 3 threes and bang, bang, bang. We could not guard the perimeter. I mean, I want to say they out rebounded us at some point too.
And that's surprising. I do think y'all got out rebounded, and I didn't think that would happen this year with y'all, especially with Baycott.
But
he's getting manhandled.
I'm still happy with the way they played because, like you said, last year we would have crumbled.
Mm-hmm.
In the 3 games that we had 3 ranked teams in a row, we're 2-1.
Yep.
Last year it would have been 0-3.
Yep.
We still got Oklahoma on the 19th.
You got Kentucky next, right?
Yeah, we play Kentucky probably soon.
Yeah, you play Kentucky next, I believe.
Is the game
pretty sure? The game might be.
It may be. Check and see. It's either tonight.
Let's see here.
It may be Wednesday or Tuesday. I don't know.
It's not tonight. I think it's Saturday. Y'all play Kentucky Saturday,
and that's our next game.
Yeah,
and we played on.
You have a bye week.
I guess this week. Yeah, we had a big gap, which is good for us. I think that's definitely.
So yeah, if y'all beat Kentucky, which they're a baller, they're a good.
They're
team.
Technically a top team, and I guess
they're
not ranked.
They're ranked. Yeah, they're ranked 14. And
they are.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Kentucky's good.
So that'd be 5 ranked teams in a row.
Yeah.
Okay, because we play Oklahoma, and I watched Oklahoma play the other night. I think it was against Arkansas.
I haven't watched them yet.
They all right, but it's teams like that always come in and give UNC trouble. Teams you don't think about.
All right, let's move on. Let's talk about the Lakers winning the inaugural in season tournament. What do you think about that? Oh, LeBron winning the very first. I'm
gonna go ahead and say,
does that go on his record of being one of the best in the world?
I mean, it goes on the record, but with it being the inaugural, I mean, I guess you can count it right now, but I don't think it holds weight until you get about 10 years in a row. Then you can okay. Because it's like, say we do it for 2 years and then it stops because no one liked it. It doesn't mean anything at that point.
Right.
And for LeBron, he needs it to last forever.
Right, he does.
Because if it doesn't,
it's not going to mean anything.
They're already throwing their the championship away pretty much because of the bubble.
Yep.
Which, they played the games they had to play, beat the teams they had to beat. Regardless,
I don't count it. No.
Regardless,
no one counts that.
No one counts it, but they won. If your team would have won, if the Hornets would have won, I would say, "Oh yeah, we won."
I don't think I would.
I would always in the back of my head be like,
"Nah."
But you played who you had to play.
You won the games you had to win, but you didn't play against the play because half the people were sick.
Well, should have washed their hands.
They
should have stayed inside,
they didn't go by the rules.
Stop going to get chicken wings.
They didn't really play against the top players.
That one guy who, I think it was Lou Williams, maybe, that went and left to go get chicken wings at the strip club.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Yeah. Can't be stupid.
I think LeBron's legacy is going to be the same right now. If he retired right now, I don't think that championship means anything right now. I think his legacy is what it is. And right now, at 38 years old, he's dominating the league.
Dude, he's still a baller.
He's running downhill. You getting out of his way.
You can't argue the fact that he is the best. He's the oldest and best player to ever play the game.
He's killing it, and he's a beast. And I don't care who you are as a basketball fan. If you can sit there and say LeBron sucks, there's no way you're a basketball fan.
You're not a basketball fan.
You don't know anything about basketball. You can hate LeBron for his off-court issues, his whining on the court. Yeah, do I think LeBron whines a little bit more than he should? Yeah.
He does.
But you know what? Everybody in the league does that.
They do now.
I'm not saying it's okay, but still, you didn't see people whining like that, and I don't know if it's really whining. I'm not going to call it whining. It's just complaining a lot. I think sometimes you got to be humble about it. Take what's called, move on.
Right.
But again, I guess if you're a star athlete and it's happening all the time, you get kind of mad.
Mm-hmm.
After a while, it's going to bother you. But a lot of people dislike LeBron because of his everything off court. But as a basketball player, you got to look at it as
he's the best basketball player in modern basketball.
Tell me somebody that can stop him right now.
Kyrie Irving.
Dude, I knew you were gonna say that. Kyrie about lost his life though. I don't know if you saw that. His leg.
He did.
When I saw that dude fall on his leg, I was like, "That's it for Kyrie."
Nah, he's not done.
But not that. But it looked bad.
It looked pretty bad, but
I was like, "Dang!" Like
I thought it was
a broken leg is what I thought. So I mean, I think
it looked bad. He's all right there.
I think the Lakers are good. Anthony Davis was a beast in that tournament.
Anthony Davis was. I've never seen Anthony Davis play like that.
And Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves is a baller.
So
I like that guy.
They got the team to play, but I just don't know if they're going to be able to beat. But I don't know. Like LeBron keeps playing like that, like a beast all season. Like I don't think it's going to be hard. I think
name a year he's done that.
But played all season.
Had a consistent. I don't know.
Consistently.
Consistent.
I mean, I couldn't really think of
maybe his rookie year.
Oh, if we're gonna go back that far, then yeah. I would say.
I mean,
back when he was still in Cleveland, I would say even back when he was with
he hadn't been. He could have put if he had to go get him like Jordan or Kobe, he would probably be the GOAT.
Yeah. How about I didn't press record on my phone again?
Perfect.
But I'll do it again.
Perfect.
What the crap, dude? But yeah, I mean, I think LeBron's fine. I think he's still a champ. I think they have a good shot, but I don't think they're going to be.
You think he gets another ring
before he retires?
Before he retires.
If he does, it's this year.
I don't think he gets it.
If he does, it'll be this year. But I think beating the Bucks, beating the Celtics are going to be tough to do for anybody, especially 7 games in a row.
Yeah. And I'm going to even put the Mavs in there. If Luka and Kyrie can play their best ball, they're unstoppable.
Dude, you've got to get off Kyrie's.
Dude, I'm just saying.
Dude. I'm just saying. Freaking, I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. I know who Kyrie's biggest fan is.
Dude, he averages over 25 points.
You need to call Kyrie, man.
I wish I could. I would.
If his shoes wasn't $5 million, I'd buy you a pair just so you can have some freaking Kyrie Antifas or whatever he's got. Dude, you're the only person I know that's like Kyrie. I'm like, dude.
People hate on him, man, and he's
not even the third best point guard in the league.
He's a baller.
He's not even the third best point guard in the league.
He is a baller.
What do y'all think? Is he at least third in the league? I don't think so. I would say
Kyrie's a baller.
I would say he's barely breaking the top 10 in the league this year as point guard. Barely.
No, man.
And I don't.
That's just because.
And if I sat down and go through the league and look at the point guards, like I don't even know if I would have him in the top 10.
No other point guard averaging what he's averaging in points a game right now.
I don't. Do you know that for sure?
Stephen Curry.
I'm saying, like,
it's the only one. Steph Curry.
I mean, yeah.
Other than that, no.
The only thing that helps him is that he dribbles fast. He has some good handles.
Dude, he's got the best finish in the game.
He's got handles.
The best handles in the game.
He's got handles, but
dude, you can't hate on Kyrie.
I'm hating on Kyrie.
Hate on him.
Tyler Hansbrough is his daddy.
Tyler Hansbrough sucks. That's why he's no longer in the NBA.
Yeah.
He sucks.
He's chilling. He made his millions. He dominated Duke. He swept Duke.
He sucked in the NBA.
He swept Duke. Just like Christian Laettner. Y'all's. Speaking of, did you see the new commercial with Grant Hill and Christian Laettner?
No, not yet.
It's ridiculous. It's like it's a insurance thing, and Grant Hill's like making passes or assists or something. And he's like,
Is it with the mascots?
No, I don't know what it is.
I've seen the one with the mascots.
But I made a pretty good assist back in the day, and then he like throws it into Christian Laettner, and Christian Laettner's like, I was like, oh my gosh,
classic.
It is classic.
Classic.
It's like let's get past that.
No, absolutely not.
When his dad
was against Kentucky, man.
Dude, when his dad
in the world.
When his dad coached for the girls down here, all he talked about all the time at some point in any conversations, my son went 7 for 7 and 14 for 14 in that game. He didn't miss. And I'm like, dude, Your son shouldn't even have been in that game because he stomped on that dude's chest. In today's game, Christian Laettner is not in that game to play. But we can't talk about that because
he is.
No, he's not, dude.
Yeah, he is, man.
Well, in today's game, Christian Laettner probably gets popped in the mouth. He better be glad he didn't do that in Chapel Hill, man. They would have handled him, dude.
Who bloodied up
Tyler?
No, not Hansborough.
The Montrose?
Montrose. Who
I'm not
bloodied
sure.
him up?
It's a Duke game.
Yeah, it was a Duke game.
It wasn't Laettner, I don't think. But it was in a Duke game. It was definitely in a Duke game. I know that for sure. You know that Montrose has cancer.
No, I didn't.
Like he's had it. I want to say this wasn't his first bout with it, but this time I think it's finally. I think it's taken.
No, I didn't know that. That's okay.
I think it's kind of like I don't know what type it is, but it's kind of bad. I think he's going downhill. Hopefully not, because that Montrose was my OG dude. Besides Jordan, but Montrose was my.
Montrose was a beast.
Because after Montrose, I was waiting for that next big guy to come to North Carolina, and the next one I finally got was Tyler Hansborough. But there were so many in between. Chris Lane, remember him?
I do remember.
Like he was supposed to be the next Montrose dude. He wasn't. He was Montrose sweaty sock on the ground. But anyway, we're getting off topic because you got me with the Kyrie.
Hey, let's switch it up real quick. Let's talk about Wemby taking over the Rookie of the Year.
I still think he's going to win it no matter what.
I hope so.
But he's the first person that recorded a 2020 game too, the youngest to record a 2020 game.
Yep.
Yeah, he's having bad games, but
he's having
games.
He's not having bad games. His team is having bad games.
Well,
he's doing his part for the most part. I mean,
I'm just saying he's having a down game here and there, which is normal for anybody.
It's a rookie, man.
So. Yeah, a rookie and a down game from him is still like
a down game for him is 8 points.
Yeah, and like
that's
12 rebounds.
That's not bad.
So
and 15 blocks.
Yeah, so
I mean,
because last time he was leading like as far as the rookies goes, he was leading every category except for I think assist. Keontae George but that was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I'll say this. If Wemby continues to play like he's playing now throughout the rest of the season, the only way Chet will win Rookie of the Year is to win the championship.
And that won't
happen. That might not.
He
might not even get it then.
I think with the hype that Wemby has around him, if Wemby and him end up with like the same stats, Wemby's going to win. Because they're going to take in consideration that Chet technically is a second-year player. Chet's been playing with NBA players, so has Wemby, but technically he hasn't, because they ain't really considering that.
Right.
Chet's been on the team with OKC. So, he's been balling with them and playing with them.
He's had more time to So
they're going to take that in consideration.
To know his play.
I'm actually going to look up right now to see if our Wemby card has been graded yet. Because I really need it to be graded. Oh, wrong thing. Sorry about that. Nope, hasn't been updated. We should find out. I'm thinking by tomorrow or Wednesday. By Friday, we should know. It should be, honestly, we might have it in our hand by Friday.
Well, that'd be cool.
But I think Wemby's still going to win Rookie of the Year. I think he's deserving. Depends on. He could go flatline
unless he gets hurt. If he gets hurt, then yeah.
If he stays like he is now and finishes out like he's doing, I think he wins it with a landslide. Now, my question is, do you think that his card value goes up or down on this Wemby card that we have if he hits Rookie of the Year?
Up, 100%.
Over the Prism, yeah, because it won't be autographed.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
it'll go up.
Yeah. So that I think that.
Okay. My opinion, if it doesn't, then there's
so when we get this card, which we're not selling immediately, but we're gonna hold on to it a little bit.
I'd put a $20,000 up on eBay and see what people.
Wonder how much.
That's what I would do.
I wonder how much we'd have to pay on eBay if we sold it for $20,000.
a lot. They're going to take like 20, 25, 30%.
So what do you think they'll get $2,000 out of it? If we sold it for 20, I'd give eBay $2,000.
Yeah.
I'll be mad about it, but like,
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
but if we got $18,000, I mean, if it comes back at 10, he wins Rookie of the Year, and Fanatics doesn't put out a product yet to like do anything with,
it goes up.
like that would be his only autographs out
That's
there.
it. That's it.
So it has to hold value, right?
It would go up in value.
Do you think a
100%?
Do you think a numbered card, like a numbered out of 10 card, would be worth more than that auto?
Nope. I don't.
What about a 101 Superfractor? I think the Superfractor would be worth more.
The Superfractor might be worth more, depending on
But from what I heard, with the new Prism coming out and the new Prism basketball and football coming out, I heard that like we won't see any autographs of like Wemby, Scoot, Bryce Young, CJ, and all them,
none of them
until Fanatics takes over. So that's
a few years.
And it's either, I want to say it's 2026. I could be wrong. It's not 24. It's anywhere between. I think it's 25 or 26, and that's 2 years, year and a half.
Yeah.
So like we're not. So you're telling me we're not going to have any autographs of them? So the numbered cards, is what I'm hearing, are going to be worth a lot of money because that's technically the big card you can get. So does this Bowman U without the uniform with the autograph, does it hold higher value?
It might.
It
just might. We'll find out.
I mean, I'm definitely not going to sell immediately. I mean, we're going to definitely check around.
Hold on to it.
I mean, I like you. We could throw it on eBay for $15,000.
Put a $20,000 tag on it on eBay. Just see what people see. How many?
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen because I see people on Facebook groups I'm in all the time. They'll take screenshots of like ridiculous cars that are on eBay for these prices. I wonder if our car would get screenshotted as a ridiculous price that we're asking for.
Put $1 million on it, then it will.
I almost want to do that, but you think that would hurt us or not? Because people are like, what is these people thinking? But I'm like, dude,
there might be someone out there that'll pay $1 million for that.
No one's paying $1 million for that. But what happened if someone did?
Then we'd be millionaires.
I'd be like, holy crap. That's not gonna happen. Like, honestly, I think if it comes back,
it's like hitting the lottery.
Yeah, I think if it comes back at 10 and he wins Rookie of the Year, I think we can get at least $5,000 for it.
Yeah, but I wouldn't put it up for $5,000 because then you might sell it. I'd put it up. No.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't put it for no. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna put it up there. If I put it up there, I'm probably gonna do 15, 20 grand.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Because eventually, I mean, it could end up being a $10,000 car. I don't know because the pricing in my mind doesn't work like I think it does, and it doesn't. Like I think this is worth something, and it's really not. So, but I guess, yeah,
that's it. You give our boy a shout out.
Yeah. So we got some hats made from a guy. I want to make sure I say their name right. He's an artist, and I think he lives in Germany. Maybe.
I think he was doing a job in Germany.
No, I think he actually lives. I think he has a house in Alabama.
Anyway, he's a great supporter of ours. He loves us. We love him. He's a good guy. So we just wanted to give him a shout out. He made us these hats that are pretty cool. I don't know if you can see it.
Jeffrey Lee. Oh, here we go. All right. Oh, I'm not following him here. Why not? All right. So it's Jeffrey Lee Hallman. He's on Instagram as AENIMITZ. But he's a digital art body painting. But he did these hats for us, Bearded Rivals. I got this UNC one. As you can see, it's a little too bright in that camera, but there's the UNC one. He's got the Duke one on there.
As always, the Duke one shows up perfectly.
Yeah.
So that's the way it should be.
Because they want to get rid of those pretty quick. But yeah, if you're not if you're into art and murals and designs like that, like go check this guy out. Jeffrey Lee Hallman. And it's like I said, it's AENIMITZ. So that's his Instagram name. I don't think he's on Facebook from what I can tell. I haven't found him on Facebook.
He's a good dude. Check him out.
Yep.
Till next time, guys. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Perfect.
25 minutes.
That's not bad.
And honestly, we could have probably